Hey guys, IceWire here, and today we are going to be talking about a Vampire the Masquerade. Now, if you're new here, I like my vampires, I am that girl. I enjoy a good vampire related thing every now and then, and Vampire the Masquerade is a game that I really like. So in case you've been out of the loop and you're wondering why we're talking about a game from 2004 today, let me get you up to speed. Paradox's alternate reality dating app game, Tinder, has been teasing some strange and mysterious vampire-related things within the game, and a big announcement is scheduled for March 21st, during the Game Developers Conference. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what Tinder is, like I was, Tinder is, and I quote, a soulmate algorithm that asks your blood type before inviting you to match with sick people near you. I haven't heard anything more romantic in my life. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Paradox, they bought the rights to White Wolf Publishing in 2015, and White Wolf Publishing was the developers that released Vampire the Masquerade. Now, all this mystery has been building up and up recently, with this recent clip from a Tinder livestream, which shows Santa Monica Pier, which happens to be one of the key locations in Bloodlines. There's also a memo taken from the Tinder CEO, Malcolm Chandler, within the beta for the game, who also happens to share the name of an author from a book called Vampire Brides from Planet Hell. Now this memo, while it looks a little bit, random, it contains a lot of vampire-related references such as Thrall, Regent, and Hunter. So the memo in question reads as follows. My patience wears thin. When I ask something of a thrall, I expect it done. The feature should have been rolled out weeks ago. Quicken pace. I'll allow 1 week of testing in New York. Gather as much data as you can, because I will personally do whatever it takes to see the dashboard activated for a hunter before March. Think on what you've witnessed in your short time serving me. I invite you to contemplate my methods of motivation. We must be ready for San Francisco on March 21st, which, coincidentally, is when the announcement happens. Woohoo! If you think the New York event was big, 300 Tinder users will be invited to a private party, some of them flown from around the world. Get it done, or I'll empty your head of ever-simpering thought and fill it with so much fear that you'll beg permission before pissing yourself. Mark that date. This will be the biggest announcement in the history of my company. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that little memo in general kinda doesn't feel like something you would find in an alternate reality dating app game. Or any dating app game. It's kind of intimidating. That's some dark shit. So, take from that what you will. And just like the article that I cited earlier, which by the way is from PC Gamer, it does in fact include the words Regent, Thrall, and Hunter. And finally, the most recent thing that we have gotten, the official Twitter account for Paradox has shared some interesting images and is definitely teasing some game. So let's have a look at them. So first up we have this building. It's a dark and stormy night. And according to some folks who have been guesstimating what the hell all this means, this appears to be the Adventure Penthouse. Next up we also have this dark and dingy looking street, which definitely appears to be something that you would find in a vampire game or some kind of horror game. Now I'll be honest, it has been a while since I've seen gameplay from Vampire the Masquerade, so this is a little bit of a hit or miss for me, but I do get the general gist of this image, tying in with the first one that we see, and along with the ones that we'll be looking at even further together in this video. They're all dark, dingy, you get a kind of horror vibe from them, so let's continue. Next up we have this diner, which has just been completely brutalized. There's blood everywhere, they really went to town with repainting this place, because good lord, look at it. Something clearly happened here, and from the looks of the person who appears to be hanging by their entrails on the ceiling, it definitely wasn't human. Next up we have this room, which, is the embodiment of the "this is fine" meme. Some people have been guesstimating that this is the Ocean Hotel, and it is not doing too good because it is up in flames, as you can see. Next up we have this, and if anything else were to scream, vampires probably live here, and definitely not the nice kind, this would be the picture to say that, because this does not look like a friendly place. I love the overall gothic, dark aesthetic that all these photos tend to have. I don't know, it's just this kind of style to me, I just love to bits. I absolutely love it. And finally, we have this. It's an area that's pretty much in ruins, and you can't really make out too much from it, but this definitely appears to be potentially tied to the previous image that we looked at. I'm not too sure, if I'm going to be completely honest, but I did want to go over each image that was released, because I don't want to leave anything out, you know, all this could be important. So let's talk about this. What the hell does all this mean? Are we going to be getting a remake of Vampire the Masquerade? It is quite possible. Are we getting a continuation of the story? That is also quite possible. The truth is, we don't know. I don't know, you don't know, that's why we're here. None of us knows what the heck is going on, so we're all just kind of sitting around with our tinfoil hats, because we have no idea. But I'll be really happy if it's either a remake or a new story, because I really, really liked Vampire the Masquerade. I love how in-depth the system is. It's one of those games that really stays true to its tabletop RPG roots. And the different vampires that you can pick and choose from what drew me to the game initially. I love the different species you could pick from. I just love it to bits. So this announcement will be happening this week on Thursday the 21st of March, and if you are in the Australasia region like myself, that will be Friday for us. I highly doubt that all of this is just for some AI game for your phone. It's clearly building up to something big, and I really, 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 really hope that it's either a remake or a new Vampire the Masquerade game. I would love that. If you don't know me too well, I'm a massive fan of RPGs. They're my bread and butter. They're like my home state, if you will. I love them. I'm a massive fan of Skyrim, Dragon Age, Mass Effect. The Witcher is another one that comes to mind. I just love RPGs is what I'm saying. And Vampire the Masquerade is one that I took a great interest in like 2012. I think my first experience with it was coming across Cry's Let's Play, because I didn't have a strong gaming PC at the time. So I watched him play it, and that's how I ended up really liking the game. And yeah, I would love to see it either come back as a remake or a brand new story. I think that would be really awesome. I will be keeping a close eye on what happens, and you bet your butt you will see an update on whatever the heck is going on right here on this channel. So if you want to keep up with it, do stick around, because I will definitely be covering that. Anyway folks, I just wanted to quickly cover this, and I want to hear what you guys think down in the comments below. What are your theories? What do you think is going on? Just let's brainstorm, because I just need to talk about it. Do you think it's a remake? Do you think it's a new game? What are your theories? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And which of the two would you prefer? Would you prefer a remake or a new story? And why? Consider supporting me on Patreon, as it feels to go for my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see, all here on the channel. And of course, a massive thank you to my current patrons, of course. They are Cosmoronic, Nicholas Montoya, Caroline Richardson, Cooladora, and Kay. And if you want to see your name shouted out at the end of the video like these guys, do hop over onto Patreon and have a look around at the cool rewards on offer. Anyway, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!